It's been a wonderful opportunity for us to just really step in other people's shoes and be sensitive to them and want to affect positive change.
We're going to reveal to the family with a pregnant gingerbread. So we have little trees, and there's Ginger.
I think she's pregnant, guys.
Today we were making masks for the whole family.
Good job, girls.
This whole COVID thing, it's just nothing like we've ever seen in our lifetime.
Thank you so much for making the mask.
You can't give them a hug. It's just different.
So the new season of Counting On, starting with a special quarantine episode. What are the fans gonna see? We've seen in the trailer you guys making masks for everybody. What will the fans see about how your family handled the news of the pandemic?
Yeah, it's been a fascinating time for everybody, and I think everybody's just trying to make the best of it and still be a family and spend time together. And so you'll see some family gatherings of everyone socially distanced and I guess kind of like a family
Video chat.
Yeah, family night via video chat, which is interesting. But a lot of people have been, that's the new reality, right? So everybody's been kind of adjusting to that. So a family of a lot of people trying to adjust to social.
Well, and I mean, Ginger, look, everybody's followed your family for years and years, and you guys are so close. What is it like to not be able to hug each other and spend as much time with each other emotionally for everybody?
Yeah, my family is definitely super close. And so I think for us, we live in LA. And so we are already, that distance is already there. So for us, it provides even more opportunities to get together with the family over video chat than even usually we get to. But I know for them, I've heard from my siblings, it's been really difficult for them to be separated, stay in their own homes, and just try to call in whenever they can. So I think that they're just all trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, well, you guys always do that. And you also always get together and chip in on work that needs to be done. We've seen that over the years. So you see everybody making the masks. Did that just seem like a natural fit for your fam?
Yeah, my family definitely, with the mask, they're all excited to jump in and just have a family project. Even if the family project is not outside, it's like whatever they could do inside together, they were all about it.
So you guys have made the big move to LA. What's it been like for you? I'm sure the pandemic, of course, affected everything, but how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's been good. Honestly, Ginger and I really enjoy Los Angeles. It's honestly felt like coming home. We have a lot of great friends out here. We've enjoyed the city. We got about 6 or 7 months of exploring the city and being able to hang out before the pandemic. But even then, it's just been really sweet to be out here. So we're enjoying it, and looking forward to maybe this season passing and being able to kind of go outside again and spend more time with friends and explore the city.
Yeah.
But it's really been a good year.
I've lived in Illinois and Missouri. LA's a different breed. How are you guys finding LA in terms of when you could do that exploring? Did you see things you'd never seen or have new experiences versus life in Arkansas and Texas?
Well, definitely different, right?
Yeah, it's different. We both enjoy the city though.
We love it.
So I think LA for us is just an amazing adventure. We love it. Love exploring new places, seeing new sights.
Honestly, I think we feel more at home in a city like this. We love the cultural diversity. We love having the opportunity to be, in our neighborhood here, I think it's 47% of various ethnic backgrounds. And so it's just a really cool atmosphere. And we were living in Texas, but neither of us are Texans.
Yeah.
Don't own a pair of cowboy boots
Didn't
either.
own cowboy boots.
So,
We don't say y'all. Ginger said y'all a few times, and I forgave her, but it was never this. So honestly, being in LA on the West Coast, it feels more comfortable for us. I've always liked traveling. Ginger likes traveling, so we love it here.
That's great. Well, and diversity, especially with the movement that's happening right now. What kind of discussions are you guys having or plan to have, or even discussions across the family about raising your children with that awareness of the importance of different cultural backgrounds?
Yeah, that's huge. And honestly, this last month has afforded us a lot of good conversations. And we've really paused to listen. We've wanted to hear different perspectives. And it's been really fascinating just hearing different people's journey and hearing how people are responding to the current events and what their initial reaction is and why it's their initial reaction. And we have friends who live in Charleston, South Carolina, and we obviously know there's a history there with the slave trade, and hearing from their perspective and seeing everything that happened there has been fascinating. It's been a wonderful opportunity for us to just really step in other people's shoes and be sensitive to them and want to affect positive change. And so it's interesting, really being in LA, it's kind of the center for a lot of that conversation. And Ginger and I have appreciated that and have wanted to be involved in that conversation. So yeah, we've thought a lot about raising Felicity and any other children we may have here. And I think that's an exciting prospect because we want them to be able to see various parts. I mean, traveling is good and seeing various parts of the world, but just being able to have different perspectives and hearing from different people is good. And so, that's been didn't mean to get super heavy there, but very fascinating.
Look, I mean, you guys have had a big, last year you moved to LA, a pandemic hits, now we're in the middle of a movement. So it's a lot to process. And by the way, you're experiencing all this pregnant. What I have to ask you too, what's the stress of the pandemic like being pregnant? I don't know how this pregnancy's been for you, but how has it been health-wise? And have you had to be extra cautious? Are you nervous at all?
Yes, definitely at the beginning, I had morning sickness. It wasn't awful, so terrible, but when I did feel bad, it was awesome having Jer home from work. He was just working upstairs remotely and finishing his studies for the semester. And so he was able to take care of Felicity, and I was able to go take a nap or rest when I needed to. So that was something I was really grateful for in this season, having a little one running around, when I'm not feeling so well. It was awesome having Jer here over that time. And now that I'm past that, it still is just wonderful. The pregnancy's been going good. And it's really felt pretty smooth. I think kind of similar to Felicity's. And so I kind of know what to expect now.
And so will we see, I don't know exactly when you guys were filming. So what will we kind of see on this season in terms of all that?
Yeah, on the season, you'll see our big move to LA. We did a big road trip, and so you'll get to follow that. Then follow us as we announced to my family that I was expecting, and then also the sadness of losing that little one. And so it's just going to be an amazing season just to see, I think, the highs and then the lows that we've walked through.
Yeah.
What is it like for you? Because in the moment and in the following weeks, of course, you try to process an incredible loss like that, but then you watch it back again on the show. How does that hit you, or how do you think it will hit you?
Yeah, I think just knowing that God gave us this little one, and then this little one was taken from us, I think it was definitely a hard thing to deal with, but God gave us grace. And definitely watching that show, I think there will be a lot of emotions that will come back up, just seeing that again. But I think we're looking forward to even the joys now of having a new little one on the way, and very excited about that.
Yeah, I would imagine there's a hesitancy. You feel a little bit, emotionally shy about really celebrating. It sounds like you felt that a little bit.
Yes, most definitely. Even telling family and friends, we delayed quite a bit, more than we had even with Felicity's, and just waiting to see if everything was okay. Lots of ultrasounds and checkups, and thankful that this little girl is doing great.
When so many of you are pregnant together at once, do you just lean on each other and talk about what you're going through?
Most definitely. I talk to my sister Joy a lot. She, prior to this pregnancy that she had a miscarriage as well. And so she and I had lots of conversations. And when I lost the baby, and then also now that I'm pregnant again, and we're both pregnant at the same time, it's just amazing to have a sister who's pregnant and be able to just bounce things off of her and like, what are your cravings? You know, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What exercises you're doing these days? And so it's just so fun.
Well, and what ups and downs for you guys to go through together? I mean, do you think when you look back on, especially both having gone through that loss together, is there a moment you'll remember when, even if you were on the phone and you were able to talk or cry together, something that will really stick with you?
Most definitely. Joy and I have grown closer through this, I think, than probably any other time. Like, just, we were already close, but I think that's only deepened in the past few months, having been in the same place and with none of my other sisters experiencing this loss.
Yeah.
It's amazing just to have her and to hear her heart too, and how she walked through the miscarriage before me, but then also now with the pregnancy following the miscarriage, just how she's coping with even, you know, the fears that you'll feel that come up that are real, and you just have to like trust the Lord and just be grateful for this new little one.
So you guys, I have to wrap up with you, but if you were going to tease the new episodes in like one sentence, what would you tell the fans about what they're going to get and why they should definitely watch?
Yeah, so much is going on this year. We move across the country. We experience the death of Ginger's grandmother. We suffer a miscarriage, but we also have the joys of expecting new little ones. So, man, a lot going on this year. And what we're really excited about is showing the world, you know, this dimension of our life, the good times and the bad.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Ginger?
Yeah, I definitely think they'll see us even in a raw form that they've never seen before. And I just hope through all that, our heart is that others who've walked through the same difficulties would be able to have hope even through all of those things.